So we just got done listening to about 25 minutes of him barking nonstop. Now this is what we call demand barking. Now basically he doesn't have any rules or structure and gets petted every time he demands it from people. And so what I was going to do was reach over immediately and start petting him as soon as he stopped barking. But as soon as I would stop, he would start barking again because that's exactly where we're at. Now, yeah, you can see he's still not done. But if what I want to do is withhold affection, so what I was doing is as soon as he stops barking, I reached over and he sat down. Sitting is a more desired posture for me. It's something I like. I want him to do that on command. Barking also is something I might want to do, but he doesn't need any help with it. So what I want him to understand is the only way you're going to get petted is by doing a desirable action. Now I have a section I call petting with a purpose about this, but I'll try to do it this time. As soon as he SITs, I'm going to pet him or start petting him, and I'll say the word SIT once. I'm spelling it out here just so he doesn't do it on command. I don't think he would anyways. But I want him to do it on his own. So, down. So now I'm putting in context down because he laid down within 3 seconds I started petting him. And I said the word down once. I didn't say good down or get down or his dog's name. I just said the word down. Now, if every time, like for us, every time we get an A, our parents put the report card up on our refrigerator, we get like a pizza party, we get a chocolate sundae or something, our parents make sure to make a big deal out of it so that we understand that that's something to be strive to, that we should, a good trait, that we should repeat that. Dogs are the same way. So this demand barking probably started at one point. He barked and you wanted to shut him up as you petted him and he stopped barking and then he realized it and then it continues. So basically what you want to do is when he gets one of those demand barking things, you could leave the room, but I think that's just going to make it worse. We call that a negative punishment. So what I would do is just wait it out, and as soon as he stops barking, immediately pet him and start saying what he did. Because when he stops, he usually puts himself in an SIT or an LAY. So he puts himself in an SIT, pet him and say sit. If he lays down, put him in, let him pet him and start saying LAY. If you want to give him a treat, you can give him a treat at the same time. But now you're saying that, hey, and as soon as he starts barking, if he started barking now, I would immediately stop petting him. So if I start petting him when he starts doing something I want, that's a good way of communicating this is something the human will reward you for. And if I stop petting him the instant he starts doing something I don't want, that's a good way of also the flip side of that coin of communicating. That's a good way to get what is happening stopped. Now, demand barking and all these sort of things come from a lack of rules and structure. And so I'm going to spend a couple minutes with the guardian talking about adding rules, enforcing them consistently, because dogs are all about that, what they observe us do. Seeing us correct them consistently, after a while, they give us credit for being an authority figure. Right now, I think he's giving you credit for being the provider of pets on demand. And we end up with a petulant dog who does what we call demand barking. So if you have a dog that does demand barking, wait it out, and it's hard if you're in an apartment complex like here. But as soon as he stops barking and sits, pet him and say sit, and then stop petting him as soon as he starts barking. Don't yell at them. If your dog is barking, you yell. He just thinks, cool, we're both barking. If you get physical, that will make it worse. If you try to hold his mouth shut, it's going to make him act out in other ways. He might start destroying things or having accidents or things like that. So withholding affection and providing affection when he starts doing the right thing, and withholding as soon as he starts doing the wrong thing, in conjunction with enforcing rules consistently and rewarding desired actions and behaviors through petting with a purpose and passive training, which are videos that you can find on my website. So this is a technique that you can use to stop your dog from demand barking.